Once again, with the video of a young white lad being assaulted in Birmingham, I think it was in the early hours of the 21st of June, we see the police entering a situation, an incident of an interracial nature on the presumption, and acting on the presumption, that if there's a white lad present, he's probably the guilty party. And the victim ends up being targeted not only by the offenders, but by the police themselves. My own belief is that this is the result of 25 to 30 years of acts of parliament, successive acts of parliament, that have increasingly politicised policing, handed influence over policing to local politicians, community and interest activists, identity politics and so on. Acts of parliament that have imposed DEI. Acts of parliament that have removed the independence and the impartiality of the police. Acts of Parliament that have changed the role, the independence and the discretion of the office of constable. Acts of Parliament that have moved the role of policing from being that of keeping the police, preserving life and preserving property, deterring, preventing and detecting crime and bringing offenders to justice, to being that of protecting human rights. And those two things are very, very different. I think a succession of governments, this one, the previous one, going back, as I say, 25, 30 years, have created laws that have in turn led to directives, guidance, codes of ethics and so on, reporting requirements that have led and created two-tier policing. Two-tier policing in which white people are policed inherently differently to other people. Governments have also compromised seriously police recruitment and training. Police officers must, once again, be recruited only on merit. Once again, they must be provided, as they were in the 90s, with institutional police training that equips them properly to do the job. It shouldn't be something that's farmed out to academic institutions. Policing must once again be independent and impartial. And if it's not, the public will gradually withdraw their consent and policing will have either to become an authoritarian arm of the state, which I guess arguably is increasingly what we are already seeing, or the rule of law is going to end up breaking down. And the bottom line is that policing and the independent powers vested in the office of constable have to be restored. There is no choice. The alternatives simply don't bear thinking about. And the only party, and I sincerely believe the only party that has got a plan to do that and has published it, is Restore Britain. And I commend our plan, Restoring British Policing, to all police officers of all ranks across the country. I commend it to politicians, local and national politicians, Home Affairs correspondents, and all of you, the British public. We've got to end two-tier policing once and for all. And we've got to make policing independent again and impartial. And it's got to be something that police officers and the public can have faith in, have confidence in, trust, rely upon, and be proud of.